In order to set up your driveway monitor kit, you will need the STI 4-channel receiver, the receiver antenna, the receiver's AC adapter, the solar or battery operated driveway monitor head, and sold separately, a lamp controller can be used with the 4-channel receiver. For the solar driveway monitor, remove the 3 screws from the transmitter or sensor's battery cap and remove the battery cap. Then remove the remove before using tab so the batteries will be connected. At this point, you can charge the batteries by putting the device outside in the sun for 48 hours, or if you have rechargeable nickel metal hydride 1.2 volt AA batteries, you can put those in and get started right away using your device. Replace the battery cap. Then place the transmitter on a counter or surface 10 feet away from the 4-channel receiver. To program the 4-channel receiver with the solar driveway transmitter, take the 4-channel receiver and plug in to the red connector on the back of the module the antenna. This is on the same side as where the button is at. Then plug in power to the receiver. At this point, the green LED will turn on and flash. While it's flashing, press and hold the push button. Listen for the first beep and then let go. At that point, take the sensor and turn it until it gives you a faint clicking sound. This will send the signal to the receiver. Press and release the button. Sometimes the LED is flashing depending on when it picks up the signal. Press and release it so that you have no LED flashing. Then you can test the receiver with the sensor. Pick up the sensor and rotate it. It will give you an alert tone and flash the LED. Programming mode for the 4-channel receiver only occurs when the receiver is powered up. This lasts for 10 seconds and the green LED flashes while waiting for the button to be pressed to go into program mode. If it waits long enough, the LED will remain solid. You will be out of the opportunity to press the button to go into programming mode. Simply unplug the receiver for 10 seconds, then just plug it back in again, and you will be able to enter programming mode again. To clear the 4-channel receiver's memory, all you have to do is unplug the receiver for 10 seconds, and then you'll plug the receiver back in, and while the green LED is flashing, press and hold the button until you hear a double beep. Release the button and press it again. You will hear a low tone. That tells you the receiver has been erased. Then you can program in new sensors into the 4-channel receiver. To put the receiver into silent mode, you hold down the receiver button for the first beep or the double beep. The first beep gives you temporary silent mode, which lasts 12 hours. Permanent silent mode stays in silent mode until you go back to normal mode. If the red LED on the receiver button is on constantly, that means it is in silent mode. So when the driveway monitor head has a trigger, it will only flash the LED instead of making the alert tone. To exit silent mode, simply hold the button down on the receiver, wait for one beep, and let the LED go back to off. Then it will be back in normal mode. To force the transmitter to send a signal to the receiver, you can use a large piece of metal or magnet and rotate it around the head of the sensor. This should trigger the transmitter to send the signal to the receiver.